major breakthrough energy is here, Boo Bear, okay? So there is something that you've been hoping, wishing, praying for, and I feel as if for quite some time, honestly, you were questioning, like, how is this even possible? How will this even happen? And it's about to. And the other part of this was like, that was never your responsibility. You never needed to figure out the how. You never needed to do any of that because God, your guides, the universe had your back all along on how this would play out, how it would be possible, and honestly, it's giving miracle. It's giving miraculous energy at this time. It's feeling as if there isn't really anything logical about this situation or how things play out whatsoever. Like, it is just happening for you the way that it needs to happen. All you needed to do along this path, along this journey, was to believe. Okay, honey? All right, so we've got the Death card right away. 6 of Cups. 5 of Swords. So first things first, with the Death card coming out right away, things are going to be transforming entirely. I feel as if you may have put an end to some things in your life recently, but I wouldn't be surprised if like some other things actually clear out of your life to make space for more. Don't try to make the shoe fit, but I am hearing that for some of you, if you've been contemplating like a breakup or a separation from somebody, if there's been some kind of conflict surrounding a friendship, any kind of relationship, that will be removed from your life, or you will be removing it in order to create space for something else to bloom. Yeah, in order to create space for something else to bloom. And I don't necessarily feel as if this is like, you know, replacing, if you resonate with the romantic relationship, I don't feel as if it's necessarily to create space for another romantic relationship, but maybe for like additional projects, things you've been thinking of, things that maybe you've been putting off in regards to like projects that you have, personal projects. It just kind of feels like whatever the situation is, though, it's been a bit lackluster. It hasn't really been all that you hoped, all that you desired. It didn't end up becoming everything that you were wishing for with the 3 of Swords coming out. It's kind of like whatever the scenario was, it is not giving what it needed to be giving, leaving you feeling a little bit disappointed. But it does seem as if there's some kind of offers and opportunities that are going to be replacing that. So again, it doesn't necessarily have to be within the same exact category, whatever it is that's clearing out from your life, but it definitely is creating space and a lot more time for you to focus in another direction. So I feel as if that is the main thing here. I almost want to clear the cards and then see, because I kind of feel like we're done with that part of the message. But yeah, miraculous things are happening, and I feel as if there's a lot going on behind the scenes within the spiritual realm that you don't need to worry about, you don't need to focus on at this time. But there's certain things that you have felt internally guided to do. You have felt your intuition calling you in a certain direction. You've been called to take certain action steps. And that is really all you're being called to focus on at this time. Like, as long as you remain focused and committed in that direction, that is going to be good enough. That's honestly the vibes at this point in time for you. Okay. So I do feel like part of the reason why some of these things needed to clear out from your life was honestly, it was just taking up a bit of your head space, your mental space. For some of you, literally taking your time as well. And you were just spending too much time focused on whatever these things are or these people, where if it's people, it's giving surface level connections, ones that really are not that deep, that won't end up carrying you into the future anyways. It could have been, you know, maybe some side hustles or different projects that really weren't, not that they weren't necessarily paying you much in the beginning, but you know, the same way that there's some kind of like dead-end jobs, there can be dead-end side hustles as well. So maybe releasing some of these things in order to focus on a business that actually is scalable, that can actually pay you more in the future. But with that Devil card here, I feel as if there is kind of a need for you in the present moment to hunker down, to honestly get tunnel vision on the things that you are trying to manifest and create at this current moment in time. It's giving like whatever you will work on, whatever you focus your energy on is going to be multiplied 10 times over. So with the Devil card, it's giving like this is your lock-in season. It could be with money, it could be with finances, but I am feeling for a lot of you, this also has to do with your health, with your physical health, your mental health, you know, which honestly, in my opinion, are like so intricately wound. They are totally connected. So like kind of locking in when it comes to that area of your life as well, in order to ensure that you're the best version of yourself so that you can show up fully for these other things, these other goals that you have going on. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel as if the energy as well at this point in time is that you're at a phase in your life where you need to be a little bit selfish. Not to where you completely ignore other people's thoughts, feelings, needs, right? But to where you are really focusing your energy on yourself. This is what's going to help you grow at a much more rapid rate than previous years. And if there's anything you've been working on for a couple of years as well, like this is going to help you actually take off. And the universe is actually going to be blessing you quite a bit at this time as well. You have a lot of good things coming towards you, blessings raining down upon you. But again, this is like you locking in is leaving this space as well for God, your God's the universe, to literally multiply your efforts. And we started off talking about miracles, right? We started off talking about things just kind of happening for you, things just clicking for you and taking off in ways that you would have never anticipated. There's no way you could have guessed that this was possible, but it absolutely is. So honestly, just keep going with what you've been doing, because I feel as if today's message is less about advice and more so about confirmation, reaffirmation for what your intuition has already been telling you. Like you already have in mind that this is what you need to be doing. This is the action you need to be taking. And not just that you need to be doing it, but that you have a desire. You already have a desire to go ahead and take care of these things, to go ahead and put this action in, to go ahead and put the work in, to go ahead and make these changes. I'm hearing for some of these things as well, it's not necessarily that you have to do any kind of like hard cutoffs, but I feel as if you resonated with like friendships or different things that need to change, that you can go ahead and let it fade out, let it fade away, to be honest. Get ready for, honestly, just a ton of things just working out for you in your life back to back to back, because this is the era you're in, because you are sure of who you are, where you're headed, and what you desire. And you're consistently showing up for yourself. It pretty much has no choice but to arrive and to work out for you as well, honey, okay? So take those leaps of faith, take those calculated risks, do the things you've been guided to do, because you are already on the right path and you are already exactly where you need to be. But that is what I have for you. Of course, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of the things. Press that bell button so you know when I post. But I love, love, love you, and I'll talk to you so soon.